Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gypsy Poet Radio. I'm the Gypsy Poet. And this weekend, we are featuring a band from the absolutely beautiful yet cold Finland. Please welcome the relentless, the hard-hitting, and the powerful Destined to Die.
And hello, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Zelda?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Glad to hear that. Oh, my goodness. So this is our final night together on GPR, and I'm excited to have you once again. This has been an amazing weekend, and with great music, and with a wonderful story, and I'm anticipating the adventure to come after the podcast. Okay, so my first question is, what inspires you to write music? Is it relationships, addiction, or other unconventional things?
My inspiration comes from everything. You know, what I've been through, what I see, hear, and read, what's going on in our world at the moment, like just everything. I like writing songs that deal with the current issues in the world, and songs that have a struggle in the beginning, but a victory in the end. And I love writing because you can talk about very hard or sad or frightening things, but still make it sound happy or ironical or hide the actual message inside the words. It's just art.
That it is. And art is not only about expression, it's also about vibration. And you definitely have that. And speaking of vibration, what is it about live shows you enjoy most?
Well, yeah, that. Even the vibration, huh? Well, one gig that I never forget, it was Saturday in a small place in the Helsinki suburbs. It was practically in the middle of the forest. And the equipment was all broken, and the expectations were like, floor level low. So we get up the stage thinking like, this is going to be hell, but let's just, rock what we can and just, relax about it. And against our odds, we just totally did. And the people, they just seemed to have a great time. And we had this like a 2-person mosh pit. I'll never forget that. So in the end, it just worked out.
Wow, a 2-person mosh pit. Can you elaborate just a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, there was just this couple of guys who went on a little crazy about it. And, even though there was only like 20 people at the venue, it was because of these couple of guys and because they were just hitting at it that we had such an awesome feeling on the stage and, felt like rocking just for these guys. They so earned it. And it was a great feeling.
Good to know. Maybe that could be an inspiration for another song on your album, which I want to get to. What's the story behind? What's the story behind the album you're doing right now? I got to know this.
Well, since there's only half of the material ready, I can't really say how everything is going to come together yet. But it's going to have more thought and more power than the first one. And we learned a lot during the first album, and now we're wiser in some things. So, yeah, can't wait to get to the studio and get it all out.
Not only can I not anticipate the album, this is, amazing to me. I anticipate the live shows. I'm expecting a world tour out of you guys. Seriously. Okay, next question. Do you feel the mood changing as you are coming out with new material?
Yeah, man, of course, all the time. It's like everything you do, it affects everything. So when you come up with something new, then something might change about how you felt towards some other thing. And it does happen a lot to me that I think that I've come up with something great, and then next time I realize it doesn't get together with another thing, and then I have to think everything anew. But what usually happens is that I come up with some new stuff that makes the whole even better. And it turns out good. So it's a process.
It is. Writing music is a constant refining process, and you never stop learning while you're doing it. So I understand that completely. All right, so the song I'm going to play this evening, I'm going to start with Close My Eyes. What's the story behind it?
I'll Close My Eyes. It's our single from the first album. It's about prejudice and how to overcome it. So it's about really important stuff. And personally, I like this song because there's like many different parts and I can use my voice in different ways. There's just a basic rock singing and falsetto and some growling and, it's a lot of fun. And it's a great signature song because in the end of the chorus, it stated that we are all, indeed, destined to die as humans.
Yes, that we are. And the name of your band and your message and everything just hits very close to home right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play I Close My Eyes. So those of you tuning in, I'm just beginning to play the music. This is called I Close My Eyes, and it's by Destined to Die.
Through
Wow. Two things I really love about that song are the transitions and the orchestration in it. It's full, fast, and loud, and you guys are on it. Again, amazing stuff. All right.
Thank you.
I want to get... Yes, you are so welcome. How do you feel about this song? And do you change it up each time you perform it?
Well, I love the song. It's I love the power in it and the way you can just like go out and like put it out. But I don't change it up that much each time I perform. Sometimes I change a couple little things and like vibrations and stuff, depending on the feeling at the moment and like everything. But it's important thing.
I see that. When you perform this song, does it feel empowering to you when you do so? Because I can hear and feel the confidence in you when you sing this. Because it's got so much variety and it's got so much color in it.
I love variety. I like the way how things, change all the time, and I tend not to write songs that stay the same all the time, so they just don't get boring.
I see that, and
it's very empowering.
Yes, and I can see that you just come out of yourself when you do this song. I love it, absolutely love it. And of course, I like this question. Do you enjoy doing new things to your songs when you perform live, or do you just keep it consistent? What's usually your performance style whenever you go out and do shows like this?
Well, I love doing little changes. I don't like being mechanical and doing stuff like all over and over again. Because, every little, even if it's only little things that you change, it still keeps the stuff interesting. And then, well, for the audience, if they hear it for the first time, they don't know it, but when you keep playing the same songs all over and over again, you need to have these little things that keeps you interested in doing it as well.
Very cool. Now, the next song that is featured this evening is called TF15. This is a very interesting title. I've never seen or heard a title like this before. You want to explain this one a little bit?
Yeah, well, TF15 is short for Tuesday fucking 15th. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear in the show. But anyway,
sorry about it.
It's about a payday when the salary didn't show up on the account. And it's sort of funny because it's kind of groovy and easygoing song in a way. There's a nice shuffle, though there's nothing funny really about like not getting paid. So but it's a lot of fun playing this on live. We have this choreography with our bassist to dance around a little bit and one part of the song, and it's good fun.
I see that. I love it. Yes. And I'm going to play this one shortly. Before I do, significant question. Where was your first gig, and what was it like for you?
It was a bar Rock Bear in Vantaa. It's a little bit further away from Helsinki, and it was in this industrial area. Like seriously industrial. There was like absolutely nothing in it, and there was two bands along with us. And at first we got to the place, and the stage it was all wobbly, and I had high heels, so I was afraid that I'm gonna fall over and stuff. And also the bar was about to close soon, so the equipment they had weren't the best possible. And I was so sure that nobody's going to show up. But in the end, when the actual showtime came in, the bar was almost full of people. And there was 30, 40 people or something. Might have been even 50. And it was it turned out to be totally great. And when we got up there and just did the thing all the excitement, it was just gone, and we were just like enjoying doing the stuff. And in the end, it turned out to be really great.
Very cool. And how did you meet your bandmates?
Well, Reiska, the guitarist, we met in the same workplace, actually. I worked as a bartender, and he worked as a DJ. And then we just, turned out to be best friends. And at first we were doing this, we were just playing guitars, like acoustic, and doing little shows like troubadour stuff, playing in birthdays and parks and on the street and stuff like that. Then we started up a band, and at some point we lost the drummer and the bassist, and we're in the middle of doing the album, so we just finished the album. And then there's this music network for musicians in Finland, and we get in. I think they're saying that, okay, we need a bassist and a drummer, and the others we found that way, and they turned out to be awesome for our group. And now I think the crew it's great.
Great story. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and play TF15. So enjoy the song. I know I have. Now it's your turn. was pretty awesome. That was an amazing moment in GPR history. I cannot wait to see what happens here. This is awesome stuff, seriously. I love your music. It's loud, it's bombastic, it's crazy and beautiful. I'm in love with your sound. All righty then. I know we've got 7 minutes into the program.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm enjoying this. This is exciting for me. I wanted to know of any other shows that you want to play in Europe, first of all. If you have anything planned by any chance, and if it's hush-hush, that's fine, but I'm just curious.
Well, not at the moment, but I used to live in Amsterdam for 3 years, and I have a lot of friends around there. So if we get somewhere in Europe, that might be one place. And if we did, I'd be thrilled if we had. Maybe at some point.
Awesome. Okay. Now, last but not least, important question to me. What kind of constructive criticism have you had on any songs that you've done? And by whom?
Well, the constructive criticism, I get it mostly from my bandmates. You know, I have to explain what I mean. But they usually get it. And after I've explained the whole idea between the message and the whole like theme of the song, they're like, okay. And usually they think that it's kind of smart, which is good, of course. But on one gig, I did get feedback for, you know, being so close to the monitor all the time, like, you know, that I should use it as a power method to go down. But then I told the guy that it was the only way that I could actually hear myself, because the monitoring didn't work so good. But after that, I found the ear monitoring system, and now playing live is so much easier.
Awesome. And I want to know something. I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to be playing shows in the U.S. Is there or are there in any specific places that you have dreamed of performing shows?
In the U.S.? Wow. To be honest, I haven't thought that much of it, but now after doing this thing with you, most definitely Texas. And one thing in the U.S. always interested me is California, so that would be the other place I'd love to go.
That's good to know. Wonderful. Because there are some wonderful places here in the U.S. that I would love to see y'all perform. I mean, and of course, New York is one of them. Madison Square Garden, I aspire to see you there. And of course, and anywhere in California as well. And here in Texas, we have lots of venues. I mean, here in Texas, the music scene is huge. I mean, in the South, it's amazing to see and hear of so many different venues. There's one here, a very big festival here, of course, from Fingers in Sunshine. We've got South by Southwest, and then we also have Austin City Limits. And, of course, we have the AT&T Center. You guys will blow up. I see it coming. It's really an amazing experience to see you guys just and listening to your sound. And I anticipate your live shows and the photos as well. This is, yes, I agree with you, Scott. He's showing some love for you guys. He absolutely loves your music. And he's your number one.
Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He's been messaging me all night, so I'm eager to bring that. So don't kill the messenger, kill him. Yes.
Send him all my love.
Absolutely. Anyway, so those of you just tuning in, this is GPR, and I'm featuring Destined To Die with the lovely Zelda, the front woman of this amazing power metal band. So please tune in and check out Destined To Die on Apple Music, Pandora, as well as Spotify, and any other platform that music can be accessed. And be sure to check them out on YouTube and, of course, on their website. And take full advantage of Google to look up Destined To Die. They're an amazing band. They have amazing sound, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do next. And like I said, I featured on most of their music here this evening and this entire weekend. And be sure to check out what else they're doing. It's all online. thank you so much to Jukebox for bringing in Ms. Zelda for GPR this evening and the entire weekend. And I hope to hear from you as well. And, of course, my buddy Scott, who's been promoting you guys all weekend long as well. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I absolutely, positively love Destined To Die. Check them out. They're also going to be on my Facebook page. And if you want to share the cover photo, you may. And share any links that you may access off of YouTube. I'll be sure to be posting more about the shows and more about their music as well on my Facebook page and other places around social media. So thank you so much for calling in, Zelda. You are a wonderful vocalist. You have a tremendous spirit, and I cannot wait to see you out on the road with a new studio album with the band. Awesome stuff.
Thank you so much. This has been an honor. I will keep rocking for you.
Yes, a pleasure to have you. All right, guys, I'm signing off the video for now, but before I do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play I Close My Eyes one more time before I sign off. Thank you all so much. This is the Gypsy Poet signing off saying adieu for now.